Today we will dive deep into the India-Guinea locomotive deal. It's a strategic partnership which will transform Africa's railway infrastructure. This is a comprehensive analysis of the 3,000 crore export agreement that marks India's entry into the African railway markets. In June 2025, India achieved a groundbreaking milestone by securing a 3,000 crore, which is approximately $345.9 million locomotive export deal with Guinea. This agreement to supply 150 advanced diesel locomotives represents India's largest railway export order and first major entry into the African railway markets. The ceremonial flagging off of the first locomotive took place in June 20, 2025, when the Prime Minister personally oversaw his historic moment at the Morhaura diesel locomotive factory in Bihar's Saran district, emphasizing the national significance of this achievement. According to reports from Construction World and India Brand Equity Foundation, which is the IBEF, the contract was finalized in early 2025. The delivery spans 3 years: 2025-26 37 locomotives, 2026-27 82 locomotives, and 2027-28 31 locomotives. These are sophisticated Evolution Series ES43A CMI engines, locally designed WDG-4G, manufactured through a joint venture between Wabtec Corporation and Indian Railways. Each 4,500 horsepower unit features advanced AC propulsion technology designed for heavy haul operations in challenging African terrain. There is a Simandou connection. The locomotive serves Guinea's ambitious Simandou iron ore project, one of the world's largest untapped iron ore deposits. The Trans-Guinea Railway stretches over 600 kilometers from Port Moribana to Simandou region via Forikaraya, Kassa and Nialinko. As reported by Cargonet and Chanelam, this multi-user railway infrastructure will transform Guinea's economic landscape, potentially making it one of the world's largest iron ore exporters. The Indian locomotives will transport millions of tons of ore annually across diverse geographical terrains. India has a strategic significance, and this is because of manufacturing excellence. This deal represents several firsts. This is the first locomotive export to Africa. This is the largest single locomotive export order in Indian history. This is a demonstration of India's indigenous high-tech manufacturing capabilities. The Morhaura facility's transformation from domestic supplier to international exporter exemplifies India's Make in India initiative success. The joint venture model showcases how collaborative manufacturing can create world-class products for global markets. There will be geopolitical impact. From a strategic perspective, this agreement strengthens India's position in Africa's infrastructure development, which has been historically dominated by the Chinese Belt and Road Initiative projects. The deal supports India's broader foreign policy objectives of building stronger South-South partnerships and positioning itself as a reliable alternative to traditional infrastructure partners. Under General Mamady Doumbouya's leadership since 2021, Guinea has focused in leveraging its mineral wealth for broader economic development. While specific statements from President Doumbouya about this locomotive deal weren't available in recent public records, his administration's infrastructure development agenda aligns perfectly with this project. The military leadership has constantly emphasized the need to reform the state and create sustainable economic foundations, objectives this railway infrastructure directly supports. Let's talk about the public sentiment and India-Guinea relations. Guinea's relationship with India has been historically positive, built on non-aligned cooperation and mutual respect. The West African nation views India as a fellow developing country that has successfully industrialized. The locomotive deal is likely viewed favorably by Guineans as it represents technology transfer opportunities, job creation in railway operations and maintenance, enhanced connectivity for economic development, and diversification from traditional European partnerships. Now let's talk about the technical innovation and economic impact. These locomotives have advanced features. The ES43A CMI locomotives incorporate cutting-edge features like advanced AC traction technology for improved efficiency, enhanced crew comfort systems adapted for African conditions, robust design suitable for heavy haul mining operations, and environmental compliance with international emission standards. Both the nations will benefit economically. For India, there will be direct employment in manufacturing and associated industries. There will be foreign exchange earnings strengthening India's trade balance. There will be a demonstration effect for other potential international customers. And there will be technology upgrade and skill development in railway sector. For Guinea, there will be estimated GDP growth of 2 to 3% annually once the project is fully operational. There will be creation of thousands of direct and indirect jobs. There will be enhanced regional connectivity facilitating trade, and there will be increased government revenues from mining operations. Now let's talk about the challenges and future opportunities. There will be implementation challenges. There will be several potential challenges that could affect project success, like infrastructure capability for existing railway systems, skills development for local operators and maintenance crews, spare parts supply chain establishment in West Africa, and political stability considerations given Guinea's transitional government. There could be future partnership possibilities. This locomotive deal could catalyze broader India-Guinea cooperation like railway infrastructure development projects, mining technology and equipment supply, educational exchanges in engineering and technology, and healthcare and digital infrastructure partnerships. There will be regional impact and continental significance. The success of this project could establish India as a preferred partner for other African nations seeking railway modernization. Countries like Mali, Burkina Faso, and Ivory Coast with similar infrastructure needs may consider Indian solution. This positions India competitively against other major railway exporters, including China's dominant Belt and Road initiatives and European manufacturers' traditional stronghold. This is a partnership for the future. The India-Guinea locomotive deal represents transformative South-South cooperation potential. As Guinea prepares to harness its mineral wealth and India seeks global manufacturing hub status, this partnership creates a win-win scenario that could model similar African collaborations. Success depends on effective implementation, sustained political support from both nations, and overcoming logistical and technical challenges inherent in ambitious infrastructure ventures. As the first locomotives journey from Bihar to Guinea, they carry hopes and aspirations of two nations committed to leveraging partnerships for mutual prosperity. This deal strengthens bilateral ties while contributing to emerging economies collaborating with more multipolar global economic order. The coming 3 years will determine whether the success of this can be replicated and expanded, potentially establishing India as a major player in Africa's infrastructure development story for decades to come. Share your views in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the bell icon for more deep dive analysis into global politics. See you in the next video.